Welcome friends, let's take a look at graphing with y as the independent variable. We have x equals the root of y plus 2. Notice that y now is part of the expression with the root and the positive 2 added to it. So y is the independent variable, is the one whose values we can choose. Let's do this graphing then. So again, you just want to make a whole bunch of points and then plot the points and connect them and see what shape emerges. So let's say y has the value -2. Now, there's still the concept of a domain. So if you think about this, x equals the root of y plus 2, then as always, because we do have the root operation present, you want to make sure that y plus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So that means y is greater than or equal to -2. So that's still applicable as always. So I can begin with y equals -2 because of the equal to part, where it says greater than or equal to. The equal to part says you can use the -2 as an input value into the root expression. So we will have y equals -2. When we do that, we have x is equal to the root of -2 plus 2. So that's the root of 0, which is then just 0. And then, because it says greater than -2, you can kind of go up the y-axis towards 0 and positive values of y. So when y is, for example, equal to 0, we have x is equal to the root of 0 plus 2, which is just the root of 2. Now that is about 1.4, you can check. But y is, let's see, probably want under the root symbol a perfect square, so then we get a perfect x-coordinate, so to speak. So if you put in here 2, then we're going to have x is equal to the root of 2 plus 2, which is the root of 4, so that's 2. And now, let's graph this. So draw a coordinate system, as always, that doesn't change, just like this. Okay, now let's look at what we have. Well, when y is -2, x is 0. And then we're going to go up to a high value of y equals +2, through the middle value of y equals 0. You want to keep that in mind because that tells you how to scale the axes and so on. So it looks as though if we make this say -2, this would be 0. So make that up here about +2 in terms of the y-axis. Okay, so let's make this y equals -2. Now y equals -2, the x-coordinate is 0. What that means is you have a point right here. This is the point -2, 0, if you like. Okay, then you go on to the next point. When y is 0, then x is 1.4. Well, this is 2, an absolute value, up or down. So 1.4 would be, well, 1 is in the middle, 1.4 would be about here, say, like close to 1.5. So try to make it reasonable, but what it says then is the following, that you'd have a point that says y is equal to 0, and if this is 2 units, then 1.5, let's say 1.4 is about here. And then when y is equal to 2, you would have the root of 2 plus 2 again, which is 2, once you take the root of 4. So you're going to have the following point. So y equals 2 goes in, x equals 2 comes out. So if this is y equals 2, then 2 comes out about over here, let's say. So now let's connect these. All right, so it is still the square root. Remember that. Which means it still has a basic shape of a square root, so it kind of looks like this, right? Not straight line segments, and it kind of goes off in this direction, this way, as shown. And that's your graph, really. Okay, please leave a like.